And we should always celebrate our wins, no matter how big or small they are. The little wins are awesome. You've got to celebrate the little wins, because that's what helps you build your way up to the big stuff. Okay, you've got to start small. You've got to start from somewhere. So if you are worried about voicing, your achievements, just remember that you have every right to do so. If you are feeling proud of yourself and you want to be able to share that, share it. Share it, okay? Because when you show up for you, and I know I've spoken about this before, but when you show up for you, so that's looking after your inner child, that's looking after you, that's looking after yourself. You nourish yourself from within. You nourish yourself from within. Wow, what else can I do? What else can we do today, Spirit? I just started hearing that song, Betty Davis Eyes. She's got Betty Davis eyes. I don't know how this is tied to the reading, but it's for someone, so please look it up. I'll put it on my channel, Beats by Jay, as well. This has come up again, this balance between the spiritual world, the two sides, the spiritual world and the 3D world here, and then living in between. This is the second time it's come out this week. Maybe I didn't get the whole message out on whatever day it was that I did this. So confirm, Vesica, Viscus, Four of Cups, I just heard feeling a little left out here when it comes to, I just heard the 3D world. Hang on. Okay, so I have the Fool card and I have the Nine of Wands here. So I was hearing, feeling a little bit left out. Feeling like maybe I'm picking up for some of you as well that you are hoping that you would be further along than where you are at this point in time when it comes to your spirituality, your spiritual gifts. So the way that they're showing it to me here, so the spiritual world, this is a 3D world, and I feel like you wish you were all the way over here, like when it comes to your gifts. And you're kind of being a little bit frustrated on yourself here. I just heard you're holding yourself too harshly. We've all got to start from somewhere, and with any gift or anything in life, it needs to be worked on. And practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect here. It's like dancing. I love dancing, so I'll always go back to dancing if I can. It's like dancing, let's say you have to do a routine. The first time you do it, it's not going to be that great, is it? Like, because you don't know the moves, you don't know what the counts are, it takes time to be able to build in where you need to put this body part to this part of the song, to this count in time, but over and over again with practice, you get better and better at it until you absolutely kill it. It's the same when it comes to your spiritual gifts as well. And sometimes we do need a rest as well. Side note, we do need to rest. So if you are getting signs from the universe telling you to rest, please do, okay? Because they do come back. They do come back. You could also be in a resting period because you're upgrading too, There's so many different things, but you don't need to be so hard on yourself. Okay. Fool here. Just give in to whatever they're telling you upstairs, give in to that. Surrender. Okay. What else do we need to know? Page of Wands. I know that you can be really, really excited about, whatever is your craft here. So this doesn't have to just go with spirituality here, guys. This could be whatever that you're passionate about in life. It could be dancing. It could be, I'm just hearing coaching. It could be, sports related. It could be that you just want to be the best mum out there. Okay. It all goes with the same thing. It's just practice makes perfect. Okay. Just remember, if you're doing something that you're passionate about, the universe is going to reward you for it. Now that isn't spiritual, that's just knowledge, okay? That's what happens to everyone. You don't have to be spiritual to accept good karma, okay? What else do we need to know? One last message, please. for my lovely collective today. Oh, okay. I've got two, but I'll take it. So, remembrance and meditate. Remember to meditate. That is what I heard very, very strongly here. If you are someone who is just starting out with meditation, or if you suffer from ADHD, because I know a lot of people out in the community think that is a really big block. If you can't sit still, if you can't, if you can't settle your mind, I'm telling you, it can. I used to be that way. If you guys have been following me for a little while, you know that I've talked about how super high strung I was when I was working in the corporate world. I was wearing a lot of hats. I was juggling a lot of things. It was very high pressure with some of the stuff I used to have to deal with, I was always up here. And I remember the first time someone ever asked me if I could meditate, I was like, no way. Like, there's no way, I'm all over the place. Anyway, it can be done. Just practice. Practice makes perfect, okay? There are lots of different ways that you can sink into it as well. You really need to find what works best for you. Now, I was working with a beautiful NLP client yesterday who was also new to meditation and also suffers from ADHD. And they've never meditated before, and they said to me, Jody, this isn't going to work. I can't do this, But we got there. We found what works best for them. If you're a person that lives up here, very always on the go, can never really feel settled, never really feel calm, try and look for a meditation that asks you to go downwards. So there may be a guided meditation that asks you to go down a series of steps, because what it's doing is it's grounding you. It's literally bringing your unconscious mind down into the ground, which will get you grounded. You've also got other kinds of meditation, which is like the theta state, which is up here, where you could either float up into space or you're floating away. That's also really good for getting channeled messages. But if you're a person that is already up here, you need something that's going to bring you down, and vice versa. If you're a person that is very grounded, but you want to get in touch more with maybe your channels, or you want to feel a little bit more upbeat, go upwards instead, okay? Now, remembrance. I want to dive into this. And just remember to meditate more. Incorporate it into your daily life. There are so many amazing different kinds of meditations you can get onto YouTube. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Like, sometimes that's all you need. I meditate before every reading, even if it's just 2 minutes. Just to get me into the zone, All right. Remembrance. What do we need to remember? Whoa. Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups here. I'm just hearing remembrance when it comes to surrendering to life's path here. We have all come into this world with our path already sorted, our main path. The decisions that we make in life are what deviate us from that. But I feel like for this collective that this reading is really going to resonate with. It's like you're so close. I'm just hearing you are so close. You are so close to getting there. You're so close to making it. It's like, yes, there may be this cup here, and whatever this cup is for you, whether this is work or love or family or whatever you feel that it is a burden for you to leave behind, you don't need to worry, because look where you're walking to. The sun, the biggest, the brightest place, pure happiness. The sun is the happiest card in the deck when it comes to the story of tarot. And it's very much the same in this as well. You are so close. Remember that you are here for a specific purpose, whatever that may be in your world. You can do it. Have a little faith. Okay? All right, guys. Well, much love. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can click the link in my bio.